else remember the show called Chalk Zone? Because I feel like Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland probably never saw it, but somehow got a very similar idea. I know of this Chalk Zone. That was almost as bad as this guy's Rick impression.
Hello everyone, my name's Fox and I'm Ted, aka Non-Bit Fox, and welcome back to another Rick and Morty review. This one being Rick and Morty. Crap, what the fuck was the name? I probably don't even know the name of it. The name is...
The ABCs of Beth.
You know, bad dubbing in. So in any case, this was the latest episode of Rick and Morty, the second to last one, which as soon as I heard that lead, it's like, the season finale of Rick and Morty. I was like, fudge me. That means basically means we're gonna have to wait another, like, we're gonna have to wait, like, either another year or another 2 years. It's our next season of Rick and Morty. It's just like, fudge. But long as, if Dan Harmon just really could keep making good episodes, I'm perfectly fine with it. Though that just means then that, again, they are going kind of the whole, like, you know, quote unquote, again, because it's the best thing I can, quote unquote, Adventure Time / Rick and, Adventure Time / Steven Universe. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Adventure Time. I need to start watching that again. And it's been a while since Steven Universe has been updated. They really need to start putting that out again. For a while, so it's been a while since I've even talked about those shows. But, they are, like, they're going with the whole thing where, like, yeah, like, we're going to drop a giant plot mark in this season, but we're not going to bring it up till later. And, yeah, like, what is this, like, 10 episodes, I think? It's about 10 episodes of Rick and Morty. And, god dang. But this is another episode I liked. This is another episode I loved. I think this was Rick and Morty Floopy Land or whatever. I don't know. But, basically, this one guy's being put on he's being put to death row because he apparently ate his son, which I'm not really sure how they came to this conclusion since it turns out his son is alive and is lost in the Chalk Zone, / Floopy Land, Beth's quote-unquote imaginary make-believe place, which turns out actually isn't an imaginary make-believe place. Rick made her... There's a giant playroom where they can do whatever, where they can breathe underwater in rainbows and, like, bounce off of the ground, and I'm just like, fudge, fudge, make me a Floopy Land, I love the place. Crap. If I can do stuff like that, I don't know why Rick doesn't make his own world and just live there. Then again, you can't really screw with people if no one's there, but yeah. But, fudge. Heck, he doesn't even need to make an anatomy park. He just make a Floopy Land and freaking, like, tell people, like, yep, you got 10 minutes here. You got those there. You can just go in there. Just go in there. Just go in there for have a good time, come back out, and just pay me $100. Something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, so apparently Rick made this so that Beth could play and stuff, but it turns out Beth lost her friend who is apparently the son of the guy who apparently ate him. So Beth goes this world with Rick, which they go through Chalk Zone-ish writing with crawlable crayon. I'm not saying they stole it, but it's a very similar idea. They go to this world, and basically they find out that the guy there, which I kind of immediately guessed what was happening when I saw the thing that, because apparently nothing can hurt you in this world except these creatures, because this guy F'd these creatures and made hybrids, which then don't apply by the same rules, which then means, you know, they can hurt you. And he apparently made an entire civilization, and he eats these people for sustenance, which I don't know why he just ate imaginary people, but whatever. Ate them, made food, and now lives at kind of like a king, like a Disneylandish type of castle, which, again, cartoony world, I'd have a Disneylandish castle. I'd have Kingdom Hearts, like Disneyland, or just like freaking like giant Disneyland castle. God dang, I would have fun. I would have fun making world. Yeah, anyways. The guy, of course, is crazy, and he blames Beth because Beth apparently pushed him into a thing of honey. And also they rip off Rick's arm, but then they replace it with a robot hand. So I don't, and I think the next episode sorry, 106 though. They think they show in the next episode he has both his hands, so I don't know. But Rick has a robot hand in this one. They completely ditch that world. Beth says, "Send me back. We have to go save him." And Rick's like, "No. You know why?" And Rick says basically that he believes this little play that the inbred, hybrid, morphin, whatever the fudge, creatures did that. Basically tells the story of how Beth pushed the kid into some honey and left him there to die. And Rick says that the reason why he made the Floopy Land was actually because Beth was an evil little creature and would terrorize and did bad things. He even told Rick to build her all these things like an indestructible bat, a sentient knife that stabs people. Shall we continue the stabbing? All of this crazy weaponry, like kid-like weaponry, and I'm just like, God, Rick is an awesome dad. And I don't mean that in a sense of like I want them to build me a weapon as a kid. I mean in the sense, hey, could you make me a life-size video game world, please? Like seriously, that would be like one of the coolest things. Anyways, Beth and Rick, and again, I'm talking about the A story because B story, I think I can probably sum that up pretty quickly. But Beth takes all this stuff, and basically Rick says, "You're a monster," or whatever, so that Beth goes to that world, tries to prove him wrong, tries to save the guy and take him back so that way, the dad doesn't get, lethal injection. But the guy doesn't want to go back, tells his kids to go kill her, and she just starts murdering all of them. She's like, "Oh my God, I love this!" And so that just starts killing all of them, comes back all bloody, and basically Rick and Beth had to have a heart-to-heart because Beth said, like, "Well, maybe I asked you to build me all those things because, I wanted a dad, and I wanted you to love me or whatever." And the end part, like, she even said, like, I guess I wanted to be more like you, thought you were a good person. But then Rick even said, like, "Yeah, but you found out you are exactly like me, and it's not good. It's not good." And also, like, there is kind of a touching moment where Rick says, like, after they get, like, a finger, because, like, Beth still wants to save the dad, but "Can you clone this guy out of his finger?" He's like, Rick's like, "How'd you get that finger?" "He gave it to me." "Right, okay." That terrible Rick impression. Again. But yeah, like, I really love, and, like, there's, like, a whole, like, father-daughter bonding montage as they're cloning this guy. It's freaking hilarious. And the ending, too, is pretty freaking cool, where, it's kind of like the Inception kind of thing, where, like, Beth says, basically, again, like, they're, like, exact same, and Rick says, "We're not like everyone else. We're smart. We know we won't let reality take us. We'll ride reality, but it's going to keep trying to buck us off." And Beth goes, "Well, what do I do?" "Well, you can leave. You can leave, go find something new, and go have fun and ride life until it bucks you off." And Beth's like, "But I can't leave the kids. I can't do this. I'll make a clone of you. She'll be loving. She'll do all this. It'll be great." And Beth's like, "But what should I do?" And Rick's like, "I don't know, but whatever you choose, it'll help me because you'll mellow out either way." And Beth's like, "I've decided." And of course, the ending is we don't know who it is. You can assume that it is the clone Beth who's loving and caring because she acts all happy and stuff like that. But you can still also assume that is just Beth mellowed out. That this is the life she chose now. It's not just a life that she fell into, it's a life she's choosing now to live. And again, I like that. It is kind of the whole spinny dice thing. Even though I do want to lean towards that she did leave. I do want to lean towards that she did leave and decided to go on her own adventures and stuff like that. And especially if Beth is as smart as Rick, or possibly as smart as Rick, or better, more in the case, easier to understand things as Rick. Because brilliance and stuff like that really can be learned over time. You just need to learn how to process everything. But yeah, it is a cool thing. And then the B line story is basically Jerry marries another chick who's an alien from another world and who has 3 boobs and no Total Recall joke. Boo! No, okay. Basically soul bonds with her, and she's like a hunting Jedi kind of thing. I say Jedi thing because she has mind powers, and it turns out he's just doing this as to get back at Beth, and then like Morty and Summer are basically saying like, you gotta dump her because you know what you're doing, and you're kind of actually racist, because he even says something that say that he's racist towards aliens. And he lies, saying it's about the kids when he tries to break up with her. She goes ballistic, tries to kill him. The ending to when she's about to kill Summer and them, turns out her ex-boyfriend hunts on Earth, and Jerry was actually the rebound. And Jerry's like, hold on. Morty's like, all right, Dad, we gotta go. And Jerry's like, well, hold on a moment. I feel like I'm the rebound now. And Morty's like, Dad, you've been handed a Deus Ex Machina. Let's go. And just leave. And then, like, they all have fun. They go back home. Or Summer and Morty do. Beth seems happy. They're like, oh, the pizza place is closed now. And Rick's like, oh, don't worry, I got this. Leaves through a portal, comes back with pizza. Yay! Dimension where there's not daylight savings. They're eating pizza. And Rick's like, FYI, that wasn't time travel. I literally just went in there, grabbed some stuff, and came back. I guess that's supposed to be kind of a joke, like the first episode where like Rick, left to that one world, screwed apparently a bunch of alien women or de-aged women, and then came back, and then I hope I don't get because I'm saying women all. I hope I'm not getting like assuming gender. I don't care. But any case, I don't watch too much goddamn Harmontown. Any case, not saying he's whatever. Just watching too much of it. I listen to the D&D podcast. It's kind of freaking amazing. Also, I learned about Jeff Davis now, and also seen his Who Lines It Anyway. He's an amazing comedian or improvisist. I don't freaking know. It's amazing. It's freaking good. Go watch Harmontown or listen. But especially their D&D stuff. Their D&D stuff is great. I'm like rewatching through their podcast again. But in any case, it is really good. It is really good. The episode was good. Again, it has that kind of Inception, kind of spinning the top thing. Is he in the dream world? Is he not in the dream world? Again, it is kind of left up to debate. But then also, if you believe, because Rick and Morty is about infinite realities, you could easily just say that that is Beth in one dimension, in another dimension it is a clone of Beth. You could easily say that, since, again, Rick and Morty, infinite timelines. And you would really say that about anything. About any game series. Or any kind of thing where it's where it leaves it ambiguous. It's just like, did he do this? Did he do that? Technically, it's both. And in one version of the script, yes, he's stuck in the dream world. In another version of the script, he is not in the dream world. So the whole ambiguous ending kind of thing makes you think. It is kind of just in the end just it really, you just choose which ending you want to believe in. I like to believe in all of them. He is in the dream world, he's not in the dream world. There is a clone Beth, there is no clone Beth. Or that is actual Beth. Or there is a clone Beth, there is not clone Beth. But yeah, the episode was great. I liked it. I do want to see which timeline they choose for this. Because, again, it would be cool to see later on Beth coming back and, she's, warrior princess Beth or something. I don't know, maybe that's another plot line that we follow up later on, or maybe not. Maybe that is actually Beth. It's all just a question of wondering what, is it her, is it not? But, yeah, this episode was fun. I liked it. Plot relevance, I don't really know. Other than cloning, I don't really know. Or again, Beth being more like Rick. Not quite sure. Trying to think. Rick and Morty. I don't know, maybe Jerry keeps his telekinetic powers. Who the fudge knows? Fudge me, what was it? There's something else I wanted to bring up in this episode. I don't know. They are really hammering him, though, that, like, you know, Rick has, you know, mechanical enhancements. So, whether that's brought up later somehow, who knows? But yeah, they seem to really be hammering that in a bit more in this last couple episodes. That, yeah, Rick has a lot of enhancements. Like, they're like really laying out that layer of cream pretty goddamn thick. With, you know, the nanite thing on the neck, the whole thing where he goes to the thing and he shows he has all the enhancements. The Rick Lantis mix-up where, you know, they say that all the Ricks had, like, the thing inside his arm that's slowly killing him, and in this one where he just straight up just replaces an arm with a robot hand. So, yeah, I don't know. But, the episode was good. I liked it. Tell me if you have any comments below. Tell me what you guys think. Again, I guess I kind of probably ruined it, because again, infinite timelines, infinite realities. So you could say, yes, that is Beth. Yes, that is not Beth. And both of you would be right. Again, it's a Schrodinger's cat. It's both dead and alive until, you know, until we open the box. We're like, ugh. But it's either dead or a very ugly cat. But either case, thank you so much for watching. Whichever videos that I've done, links are on my face, subscription buttons are around there somewhere, or maybe over there. Who knows? Maybe I don't really pay attention when I put the subscription button, or maybe I do and it's over here. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Whichever of the videos, we will see you later. Awesome! We're in a video for Rick and Morty again. Well, I am. I haven't seen one before, right? Yes, you were, Ice King. Good, Ice King. Let's go home. Okay. Let's go to the show.